Leave him! He's mine! You've left quite a trail of bodies. You're not one of Sabine's dwellers, that's for damn sure. But you'll die like one.
This should be as
Stop! You've won. This battle is yours. Kill me or let me live, it's your choice. And my men will honor it. We may be nothing but mercenaries, but we have our codes, like any other soldiers. We'll leave the dwellers be, no matter what you do. That is a warrior's promise. Thank you. I won't forget this. Let the stranger go!
You have taken another step on the road to rule. Sparing Saker has won over the support of his followers. Word is already spreading of your compassion and your strength.
Momentous occasion, sir. Your first victory in battle. I'm no expert on personal combat, but I would say, based on the fact that you're not dead, you acquitted yourself rather well. It's hard to believe that just a few days ago I was rousing you from a comfortable bed. It would seem that you have completed 2 of the tasks that Sabine set for you. If you return to Brightwall, you will find Sir Walter has some news on how to fulfill the last requirement. Sir Walter is still waiting for you in the Brightwall Tavern. He seems to...
I buy stuff. So come here and I'll buy your stuff.
No!
Okay?
You'll be amazed by our low.
Is that normal?
Ah, yes, the special ingredient.
Ah, here he is. We were just talking about you.
Indeed, we have made a toast to your stupendous feat in ridding Misspeak of Saker and his men. They have been a source of great distress for some time.
Nobody will be more pleased than Sabine. His dwellers might find some peace now.
Of course, nobody has suffered more than they.
I've been telling Samuel here about the terrible situation they're in. He thinks he may be able to help.
Yes, well, perhaps. I mean, of course. The thing is, as I was just explaining to Sir Walter, Brightwall has no overabundance of resources itself. The King's levies are rather steep, and we face shortages more often than is comfortable.
But
Were you to improve things around Brightwall, the people would be most grateful. And when people are grateful, they're also charitable. I'm sure they would find it in their hearts to send aid to those poor people.
there you have it. The way I see it. You will need all the followers you can get if you're going to lead a successful rebellion. What better time to start?
I heartily agree with Sir Walter. Pardon me for overhearing. As it happens, I've learned of a promising method for amassing followers. If you'll return to the sanctuary at your earliest convenience, I can show you what I mean.
All right there.
You know, for a town with a famous academy, I haven't exactly noticed an abundance of brainy people.
Well, most of the scholars saw little reason to stay after the closing.
I don't know. This beer seems like a pretty good reason.
Fair price paid.
I reckon this place moves pretty slow compared to
You
what
won't
you're
find
used to.
tastier food anywhere
right.
else.
Got to go.
Right.
What are you
thank
trying
you.
to hide behind that ugly
You're lucky
bush?
I'm not your mum. The shop's doing well.
Best good
so I
to
tried
know
to give
you.
a little bit right here in this shop.
What
Lovely
a
jubbly.
chap. What a mess. Peachy. Really quite peachy, that.
Yes. Count yourselves lucky. He doesn't take much interest in Brightwall.
I buy stuff. So come here and
Sure.
I'll
I'll
buy
show you
your stuff.
certain goods
okay?
near here.
Okay, bye. I'm so
If
scared.
bloody combat is your game, you're not going to hurt me, are you?
Hi.
Sometimes I think about selling my body.
Oh.
Thinking about accountancy.
That's quite
There's a
nice,
small
really.
sale in the shops, but I'll wait.
Last time I was here, Brightwall
Much better.
Pleasure's all mine. Oh.
Ah! They're alive or something. The best fights are up close. I am the No wonder those chickens are... You better not shop around here anymore.
I sell the finest items in Brightwall.
Finally, a little money coming into this town. A little's
where
even
I
coming
grew
through
up,
my
everyone
door.
had tax.
My customers have
Howdy.
good to them. You know, there are some shops running low on goods round here.
All right.
If you wanted me to be scared, you...
It was nice to meet you.
Not bad. Like that.
That's a tough look. I wouldn't mess with you.
What a
Hope to see you soon.
chap.
I wouldn't mess with you.
You're not going to hurt me, are you?
Oh, pleasure's all mine. Hope to see you soon.
You never know when something will jump out.
Hello.
Oh.
Lovely jubbly.
Well. Pretty good.
Oh, howdy.
Coming into this town. A little's even coming through my door.
Oh,
Was nice.
Have a look at what I've got. You have not seen anything like it. Need some help there? Oh, is that my wife,
You
Cordy?
should keep checking my shop. You never know when I might have a sale on.
Wow!
See you again soon.
Yeah!
Brightwall.
If you find we're out of stock on anything, try again a few days later.
Bit of a shortage going on in some of the local shops, I hear.
Oh, got to go.
The pleasure's all mine. Yeah. Oh.
Good supply of potions. Bye.
Well, the town wall has kept us safe for centuries.
I was quite...
Yay!
Was nice.
Definitely an improvement on the mediocre, that.
You'll be amazed by our low
I think
prices.
I might faint.
Possibly...
Last time I was here, Brightwall was buzzing with culture. I remember an acting troupe who attracted huge crowds.
Yay!
Hope to see you soon.
They have been somewhat at a loss since the academy closed.
I hear Seika was beaten.
Anyone helping you?
See you later. I sell the finest items in Brightwall.
Not looking for trouble. Oh, great.
Ah.
Oh, hello.
No!
Ta-da! Last time I was here, Brightwall was buzzing with culture. I remember an acting troupe who attracted huge crowds.
Nice to meet you.
Their name.
Woohoo! Yeah! Listen, I don't want any trouble.
Oh, lovely to meet you. Oh, yeah.
Very nice.
Just looking for anything anyone can give.
You're not the sort who would take
Keep stocked up on some of these.
Lovely to meet you.
Last time I was here, Brightwall was buzzing with culture.
Oh.
I remember an acting troupe who attracted...
Now, the book says there is an additional rather amazing capability about the Sanctuary's map table. It can help you find people who are in need of a hero. An excellent way to gain followers is by helping villagers in need. Take a closer look at Brightwall and I will explain more. The best way to grasp the capabilities of this map is to focus on Brightwall Village. You can now see the villagers in need. You can also see how many followers you must amass to impress Samuel and the people of Brightwall. Select a villager to help. By doing so, you will gain the respect and loyalty of others in the region. Having difficulty deciding? You may be able to help the others later, but you must start with someone. By completing quests for those in need, you will prove your abilities and demonstrate your potential as a leader.
This is terrible. Somehow the gate got open, and all of my chickens have escaped. I don't know how they did it, those chickens, and maybe I never will. Chickens are extraordinarily clever. Right, you'll need this. Contrary to what most people think, chickens are very, very crafty. They won't fall for any of that. Come here, chickie, chickie, I've got some lovely treats for you. Oh no, too smart. You have to defeat them psychologically. Now, they won't remain one concentrated force. They'll have redeployed into groups of 3 or so to maximize their tactical advantage. When you find one of these squads, flap your wings and such, and they should follow you back here. But don't let them try to negotiate with you. You do not want those little buggers inside your head, believe me.
Welcome to the Sanctuary. The armory is at your disposal. That is a gauntlet, a device which allows a hero to channel magical energies to cast spells. Quite extraordinary. Any other business to attend to? When someone has given you a gift, I will keep it for you here until you wish to unwrap it. I shan't peek, I promise. You've a new suit in your wardrobe, a new feathery suit. You're dressed as a chicken. What are you planning to do dressed as a chicken? Feel free to change the color of your clothes or hair using the dyes. That is, after all, what they are for. You can use these mannequins to store your current look in order to easily select it later. You've acquired several trophies since you last popped in for a visit, and I've taken the liberty of mounting them. Good heavens, that could be taken the wrong way. I've been racking my brain, but no solution has yet presented itself. If you don't spend your money, it will accrue here in a sort of golden heap. This room is quite enormous. I wonder how much wealth it would take to fill it. Well, the Book of Heroes takes a decidedly surreal turn regarding this room. It claims that there are other parallel worlds and even other heroes. You can communicate with them and even travel to their worlds. Here is where you can determine whether you want to be able to see other heroes' orbs, which sounds a bit tawdry. Goodness me. I trust you are finding everything all right?
When you find some of the little sods, don't let on you're there to capture 'em. No, just play it cool and kind of casually lead them back here.
What the heck have you got on your head?
Terrific! We're gaining the initiative. Go on, there are still more out there. You sure you're up for this? Many a valiant man's been well done. Don't stop now. The others will be starting to suspect. You sure you're up for this? Many a valiant man's been destroyed trying to outwit chickens. When you find some of the little sods, don't let on you're there to capture 'em. No, just play it cool. Kind of casual. You sure you're up for this? Many a valiant man.
The shop's doing well, so I tried to give a little bit back.
Shop serve open for another day of business.
That's all of them. At last, the town can rest easy.
Oh, Bernard, you've got to lock them up again. This isn't right. They deserve to be free.
You're always on about the chickens and their freedom. You know what I think? I think it was you let 'em out.
You're right. I admit it. I couldn't live with myself any longer.
All right. We'll let them live. But only if you swear never to let them out again.
All right. All right. We'll work this out.
I hope I haven't made a terrible mistake. But if I killed them, I would just make them martyrs. Oh, I just don't know about this.
It's what's best, Bernard. It's the right thing to do.
I wish I could believe that. I really do.
Now we just have to figure out a compromise.
A rather special gift has arrived for you in the usual place. A new hairstyle has arrived. As you wish. As you like. Any other business to attend to? I hope everything is in order. Ah, the dweller suit. Very good. Bit chilly, are you? Or just felt like a change? Before all this started, I offered you very nearly the same outfit. I remember as though it was yesterday. I can't recall whether you chose it, though, oddly. You need more followers. Try...
Shoot down passers-by from a distance. We have what you need.
Great pair of trousers.
Charmer.
Add some character to your face with my famous beads. Vile fiend! You uncouth wretch!
You, good sir, you who live in such a tumultuous epoch, do you...
You will find the legendary lost play? Splendid!
Finally, tragedy and comedy will come together as they should.
Ah, hello.
Turn back now, mortal one. Stay away from this accursed place. Only death and insanity await you. Don't pick it up! No, really, I'm serious. You lot just can't leave well enough alone, can you? Bloody literary tourists, bane of my afterlife. Listen, you're not getting my lost plate, you hear? It's rubbish, worse than rubbish. I mean, what was I thinking, mixing tragedy and comedy? I must have been off my rocker.
It would seem, my dear fellow, you have been apprehended by the ghost of Philip Morley. That makes us both his captives. I am Ransom Locke. If the name seems familiar, it is because I was once a detective of some renown. And yet, here I am, ready to live out the rest of my days, trapped in a book. As far as I can deduce, we are currently in a scene from one of Morley's greatest romantic plays, the near tragedy of Oliver and Ethel. I believe if we are to escape, we must act out the scene. But performing is not one of my talents. If I am correct, putting on this costume should set things in motion.
Oh, Ethel, my love, my life, my son, if thou wouldst but give me one sign, one gesture that would speak of your affections, then might I think this grey existence worth living.
Ah, yes, a classic moment in the play. You are Ethel, the beautiful young daughter of a dung merchant. Show Oliver that you love him, and we may be able to leave this scene.
My heart is yours, my love.
Let the heavens and the seas, the toads and the eels sing the song in my heart, for she doth love me, and all is well. We shall meet again in the morrow, my little ferret, and elope into the sunset to live out our days in wondrous joy.
A magnificent rendition. Truly, I applaud you.
I see you are gifted with remarkable literary cunning, but can you really comprehend the depths of my work? That we shall see.
Ah, yes. This is undoubtedly a scene from one of Morley's earlier, funnier plays, Bloodbath at the Royal Court. And this must be your costume. The role of the fool is one filled with tragic depth. It will require a masterful performance.
What fresh insolence is this? Out of my throne, you impertinent buffoon! Stand before your king, and do your jester's duty. 'Tis a troublesome time for this court, and my crown grows heavy. So make me laugh, or I shall have your head.
Goo.
Oh, stop, it's too funny. I believe I'm in the right mood now to meet with those foreign delegates. I think I shall only behead half of them, yes.
I have never seen a more convincing fool. There is hope for us yet.
You handle my royal dramas as well as you handle my romances. But will your versatility extend to the more subtle domains of theatre, I wonder?
Oh dear. Unless I'm mistaken, this is a scene from Morley's notoriously violent historical epic, Titus the Mutilator, Part 2. Which would mean this is the gladiatorial arena from Act 5, where Titus is finally slaughtered by savage warriors seeking revenge. A favorite scene of mine as a child, I must admit. And here is Titus's famous costume. I had some pajamas that looked just like it. Put it on and you will take on the greatest role of your life.
Titus! Thy pox-membered body shall pay for thy monstrous villainy. My son lies dead because of you. Now shall revenge be mine. Cold as your corpse and all the more flavoursome for it.
Do try to make your demise convincing.
I can tell you can handle a gun, but can you handle me?
Now that must have hurt.
Why, he just blew him away like he was nothing. This is gonna be tough. Are we losing? I can't believe it. More of my kin lie slain, and yet you live. You have breathed your last sulphur-scented breath, Titus.
You're a bloody beggar, aren't you, boy? What you doing fighting the likes of us?
Well done, make him suffer.
Don't you know how to fight, mate? Hairy pups, that was inhuman! Too slow. Oh, did that hurt as bad as it looked, mate? Bloody Balverines, did you see that? I can tell.
All my men dead, my vengeance denied, my world undone. I cannot stand to live 1 second more.
A tremendous performance. That's just the ending I wanted to see when I was a young boy attending the theatre every weekend. I wonder what scene will follow now.
Oh, what scene could possibly follow such a masterful rendition of my work? And the way you improvised some of those roles, you brought new life to my words. I stand in awe. You have earned the prize no mortal has ever been honored with before. My missing play. I entrust it to you, for I know that you will do it justice. I call it the Ham Sandwich. A metaphorical title, of course.
Ah, you have retrieved our aged investigator. Happy day! Have you perchance found...
Lambert! Oh, the joy in my bosom knows no bounds! Thank you 1,000,000 times! Thank you!
His head bosom! It's already working! Comedy and tragedy will at last join hands!
Hark! Bear witness to the tragic futility that is man. Oh, how it doth sear my senses to see paradise and yet to be barred.
That reminds me of a great joke. A guard, a monk, and a chicken walk into a bar. Unfortunately, the bartender had had a mild heart attack that morning, so none of them get served.
And yet what purpose doth heartache serve when the infinite dark blanket that is death falls softly upon our still beating core?
That reminds me of another one. A corpse walks into a bar and says, "Can I have a lemonade?" "Certainly," replies the bartender. "I've never seen a stiff drink."
And so endeth our happy sad play, which reminds us we are made of nothing but clay. There's time only for our fool to say,
"Great big giant bosoms!"
What the hell was that?
Biggest load of old tosh I ever saw. It didn't even make sense.
Worst play ever.
Well done. You have gathered quite an impressive following in Brightwall. This should be more than enough to convince this little hamlet to send aid to the dwellers.
What shall you
I
do
believe
now,
Samuel
Mr.
awaits you
Locke?
at the town
Any
gates
more
to express
mysteries
that
on the
very
horizon?
sentiment.
I rather think not.
Welcome to the sanctuary.
Please, you've got to help me. I'm so worried. It's my daughter, you see. I can't find her. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Please bring her back safe and sound as soon as you can.